Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, and we're back. A third Knives Out movie, and I am so pleased. This movie was incredible. I was looking forward to this because I love the first one, and the second one is not as good as the first one, but it's still pretty enjoyable. It's still pretty good. And I watched Glass Onion right before going to watch this one, and I guess doesn't really matter because it's a different story, but I did do that, and this one obviously is much better than Glass Onion, but I think I would even say it's better than the first movie. Honestly, I didn't expect to leave the cinema thinking that this is like a top 10 movie this year. It easily is a top 10 movie this year. Let's just go into the story. This story, from the moment it started, I knew I was going to like this. Josh Brolin is amazing. I think everyone is amazing in the movie. There's no issue with the acting, but I just think him, especially the character he plays, he does it so well, and I really enjoy watching Josh Brolin. I don't want to say it's a perfect movie, but there's not a lot of flaws here, if any. The story, the way it was heading and the way it was going, I had my own theories. At first I thought that, okay, the flock and all these people that are depending on this pastor, Josh Brolin's character, I thought they all came together to kill him, and then they all distribute the big money, the money. There's a lot of things that makes you think that it's going one way, but it goes the other way. And I did have my suspicions on Martha, I'm not gonna lie, because she's so involved in the church and she was so devoted to the OG pastor, Josh Brolin's character, that I was like, okay, she's going to know something, right? She ends up being a very, very major part in the story. Did I think should be the one to orchestrate everything? No. I didn't think it was going to be that deep, but I thought she was going to be involved heavily. I think one thing as well, the suspects here, the flock, they aren't necessarily bad people like in Glass Onion, where the people there are just horrible people, just greedy people, and even in the first movie, just greedy people wanting money. In this movie, it's a little bit different, right? Because the flock, most of them are lost and they're looking for hope and they're looking for something to cling on, and they're not all greedy. Josh Brolin's character is greedy, Sai is greedy. Characters like Vera and the lady who ends up going back and playing the instrument, I forgot her name, but like those two characters aren't necessarily bad, greedy characters. Obviously the doctor dies and the guy who does the book gets his story, but it just doesn't turn out the way he wants. They're not good people, but they're not all greedy, and I think I did like that change, because when I was watching Glass Onion, all those characters, like, they're all just bad to the point where I just don't care about them. As well as in Glass Onion, the ending is also just not as satisfying as you'd want. Whereas in this movie, the ending is Judd becomes the main guy at the church. That's nice. So it feels like this one, the ending means more. And overall, I think Rian Johnson, the director, got this movie pinpoint. Like, I have no complaints. And I just want to say also, I love the jokes here. I loved the jokes. After watching this, now I'm just thinking, like, this is probably a 10 out of 10. I can't seem to find anything I don't like about this movie. And if that's the case, then it's 10 out of 10. You should go and watch this if you haven't. And if you haven't and you watch this review, hopefully I did not spoil things too much for you. But either way, you'll still have a good time. Go watch this movie.